Yo, what is going on, guys? Manny here, and welcome back to Sunday League once again with Under the Radar FC. We are playing in another semi-final, which gives us the opportunity to go into two finals and chase a potential treble. Obviously, you guys know that we are still chasing the league, and that is a little bit unlikely as it is out of our hands. But we've already put ourselves into one cup final, and this is a big opportunity to make it two and chase more silverware. Speaking of the final we already made it into, we are in the Do Our Shield final up against the Oddfellows Arms, and it's going to be a massive game, heavily contested throughout. You guys can come down and show your support if you'd like. The link is down in the description below. It will take place on the 19th of May at VCD Football Club. So if you want to come down and show your support, feel free. It's going to be a good day, hopefully. But yeah, how you can get tickets is down in the description below. Back to the matter at hand, for this semi-final, can we make it two? We're going to be playing at home against Barnhurst, a team in the league above, a team we've heard a lot about, and it's not going to be an easy fixture. But yeah, let's check in with the UTR gang. The first one this week comes in from Tom, and he says, should be doing coursework, but the UTR matches are a must watch. You see, now I get on your backs for this, but I can't disagree with you. I can't. Care Lord says, great win, boys. We really needed the 3 points to put more pressure on the race. Come on, hashtag UTR gang. I'm watching Sunday League all the way from South Africa. Love that. Mark's also combining watching UTR with his coursework. I mean, at least you're making an effort, you guys, to do both rather than just neglecting your work. So, fair enough. But yeah, he says, great thing to listen to while writing a research paper. Hope UTR win the league on their debut season. Much love from Indiana. Eve Bradley says, first like, love the season, it's been really entertaining and I hope you managed to win the season. Thank you, Eve, for keeping up to date with UTR. We love it. We absolutely love it. And then finally we have Dylan who says, come on boys, you can do it. On the left is my team. We are top of the league with 2 games left and hoping to win the league like you boys. Just starting today's episode. Love that, Dylan. Good luck with your league and I hope that you finish it off with 2 games left. That's all done now. Let's get into the lineup for this semi-final. In goal, and as per at the moment, it is going to be Cammy. Once again, with no Brad in the lineup, we're going to have to go Jed at right back. We have had to move things around a little bit over the last few weeks, and that does continue because we've got Sam at centre back. Next to him, we've got Reggie, and then at left back, we have Jamil. The midfield 3 is going to be the same as last week. It's going to be myself, Tolu, and Mikes. At right wing, we're going to go with Kane today. Left wing is going to be Toby, and then up top, we're going to have Thomas. And our only sub for today is going to be Lamre. Once again, he's got a few other important games for his team, so we're going to have to bench him.
What a day, 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 what a day.
Left. Oh, love it, love it. Left, right. Love it. Right. Love all jams. Left. Good. Now faster, 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 faster. Love it. Left. Good. Right. Love it. Last one. Faster, faster, faster. Hold. Personal stretches, boys. Our first 10 is always slow, yeah. This is semi-final. We can't afford for our first 10 minutes to be slow. So in all honesty, don't think you're doing this for yourself, but do it for the person next to you. Like, forget what happened last week. Some of you had big performances, but that don't matter if you can't bring it to today's game. So in all honesty, fight for the person next to you and play your game as simple as it may be, and we'll win this game comfortably. These guys like to foul, get in your head. Today, for the first time, let's not get involved. I know we like to smack talk. Let the game be far ahead before we start doing all that thing. 2-0 is not a safe score. 3-0 is not a safe score. I want 4, 5, 6. Defenders, I don't even want to concede. So you guys, I know it's Astro, but we don't play. Let the people on the other half of the pitch play. We defend first. Jams, I might have told you to take a touch last week. Don't listen to me. Just bang it. If you bang it all the way up there and somebody complains, what are you going to say? They can't score from all the way back there. It's a Sunday League shout. So let's hear it, yeah?
All right.
Good luck, boy.
As I said a couple of weeks ago, from minute 1 to minute 90, you have to give your all.
If we want to be one of the best teams out there, we have to perform at these stages. So think about it, play smart, play your football, and we'll come out on top. Let's play clever. Let them clip us. They're going to foul us all game, that's a given. Because we've got something they haven't. We're faster, we're quicker, we've got better technical ability. So let's show it. Yeah?
Let's go, boys! Switch on now, switch on!
Here we are now, guys. It's semi-final time. Here are Barnhurst coming to our home ground, trying to upset us, and hopefully that won't be the case today. Marv's not just a gaffer, you know. He's doing the extras on the side for UTR. He loves it. But yeah, back to the matters at hand. It's time for the game to kick off. Barnhurst will get us underway, and what will happen in this semi-final? Let's find out. Barnhurst have a throw-in on the left, and it does look like a bit of a foul throw. Kane's miscontrolled it a little bit there, allowing them to get the ball back. Jamil's cut out. This guy's had a loose touch, and I've gone for a 50-50 and won the ball there. It does look like play was going to continue, but the referee stopped it, and it looks like we might get the... Actually, sorry. I thought that we got the free kick, but the referee gave it their way, and I don't know how. Anyway, an opportunity for them to float one into the box, and it's going to be met by Sam's head. It's going to drop down to the 5, who flicks it around the corner, and Reggie's going to clear it. Toby comes over to put pressure on this guy, and he's fluffed his lines. He's lost the ball in the middle of the pitch, and Toby's going to carry the ball forward for us, but he's clipped. Going to be our free kick this time. I'm sure you guys have already noticed that Mike's loves the set piece. We know he can take them, but this time he doesn't get it right. It's wide of the left post. We now have a throw-in of our own, and it's going to be taken by Tolu. We know how far he can get the ball up the pitch with those. As Thomas wins the first header, it's brought down by Mike's. It goes to Toby, who leaves it to me, and then I play it out wide to Jed. Jed gets a decent delivery into the box, and Thomas's header has been tipped off the post by the goalkeeper. We could have been 1-0 up within 5 minutes. The number 5 did his job and cleared it away, but it's a good move from UTR. Good cross into the box, good header, and the goalkeeper's had good reactions there. Mike's has gone over to take this corner from the right hand side. It's a good delivery into the box. Sam gets his head there, and it's cleared off the line this time. Tolu gets it back across. It goes to Toby. He misses it. Kane tries to keep it alive, and the referee awards the goal kick. So I must say, we have started this game exactly how I would have liked. We've started with a bit of intensity. We've gone at them, and we're putting them under pressure, not allowing them any real time on the ball. As this time, Jamil's cut out their ball forward, and Tolu's going to be clipped there. Free kick. That free kick is going to be taken by Reggie. Can he get a decent ball into the box? He does so. It's headed away by their captain, though, and it will go out for a throw-in. Mike's goes across to take that throw-in from the right. He gets it there. It's gone over Thomas's head. It comes out here. I've tried to get a shot off, and Toby has stopped it there, but I don't know if it was going wide, if it was going on target. I have no idea, but he couldn't get out of the way. It is indeed all UTR at the moment, as Jamil brings the ball over the halfway line, but leaves it onto Mike's. Mike's gets his head up, and you know what that means. He's going to find a pass. Unfortunately, this time, Toby can't quite control it, and it'll go out of play. Obviously, we can't underestimate our opponents despite having this good early start. There is a reason why they're in this semi-final. The number 8 does well to get around the corner, but unfortunately, this time the number 10 can't get his shot right. The ball's dropping from a height, and Kane brings it down nicely, gets it on to Mike's. It's a nice 1-2 here. He's got Jed on the overlap. Can we get a ball into the box? He does get across into the box. It's headed away by a Barnhurst head, though, and they can get it clear. It's not even really been 10 minutes, and so far you can see there's a few gaps already starting to show on the pitch. As this time Thomas closes down their captain, but he's fouled him. It's going to be a free kick to Barnhurst. Not long after then, and we have the ball once more. It's Mike's and Kane trying to link up there. Number 4's tried a little clip there, can't get Mike's, and this time the captain comes across. We want a free kick. Referee sees nothing wrong with that, though. Mike's is limping, and you know he is not happy with that challenge. He's letting the ref know and trying to get his attention in the end. I've had to come over to try and calm him down a little bit. They've had the words, and that's the end of that. We've got the ball in our defensive area, and it's going to be Tolu to get up the pitch for us, and it goes to the feet of Thomas this time. Thomas sets it back to Mike's. Mike's gets his head up, but this time there's a bit too much pace on the pass. So far in this game, I have to say I have been happy with the intensity and the fight that we've shown so far to win the ball back quite quickly, as we've done so there quite nicely. I've played it into Thomas. Thomas then gets around the corner to Toby. Toby's flick doesn't really work there, and it's cleared away from Barnhurst. So then that's going to give us a throw-in. Tolu is going to go across to take it. They think he's going to go long this time, but he's gone short into me. We've been able to draw out this number 9 here. Tolu has quite a bit of space to deliver one into the box. He gets it across the box. Goalkeeper's fumbled it, really, and Jed is arriving at the far post. He's playing it right back, but he still managed to get himself on the score sheet once again, and it shows it can be as easy as that. Pretty simple play. We've done well, worked it out wide, and we've played it into the box. Mistake from the goalkeeper, and we've scored. We have exactly what we wanted, that first goal to give us the lead, to give us a bit of momentum, and this time it's myself and Jamil working with the ball down this left-hand side. I've cut away from the number 9 and I've got options to my right. I've gone into Tolu, lovely flick around the corner, great pass in behind by Mikes, and the linesman has called it this time to be offside, but that was a nice little move from UTR. Lovely awareness from Tolu, good pass from Mikes in behind, lovely pass actually with the weaker foot, and unfortunately this time it's offside. So you can see that we're starting to play with a little bit more confidence, but this time they've played it out wide with the number 9. He's trying to get forward. Toby's back on his tail when he wins the ball back for us. It's going to go into me this time. Can we bring the ball forward? I play it into the feet of Mike, so it doesn't quite hold. I get there in front of the number 4. He's gone in on Tolu there, and Barnhurst have been able to win possession back, but we've got the numbers around them, surrounding them again, and it looks like we might be able to pick it up. Yes, we have. That guy's gone to the ground once more, and Kane's won it back for us. It's been worked out to Jed at right back, who's got quite a bit of space. He's gone down the line to Kane this time, but he's lost possession for us there. Left back's done well for Barnhurst, but we've got the ball back again with Thomas. Thomas cuts inside, flicks it away from the number 5. He's got Jed with him still. Jed back to Thomas. Thomas plays it back out wide to Jed. Jed gets one across the box. It's stopped by their number 11. I think it was going past him anyway, and Barnhurst have done well to defuse that. We know they definitely have something, but they haven't shown us what they can really do so far, but this time it's the number 10. You can see he's a clever player. Look at the feet there from him, and I'm pretty sure he might be as old as my dad, but you can see he's still got it. This time he's dispossessed by Tolu, and he comes across and he's fouled Sam. It's a late challenge, and the referee's going to be having words with him. It's going to be a yellow card for the number 10. Over the 20-minute mark now, and we've got a free kick. It's going to be taken by Mikes this time, but it's too deep for any of us. They've just had a goal kick, and this time I'm going to win the header up against the number 4. I've gone in for a challenge with that guy. He's left his elbow in, and I'm not too sure about these challenges, especially being fresh back from injury. We move on anyway though, and this time Sam's going to cut out their ball forward, and he's going to find a pass into Toby's feet. Toby round the corner to Mikes. Mikes does a few kick-ups and plays it into the path nicely for Kane, and Kane and Thomas this time getting in each other's way. It's cleared away by the number 5, but Jed's alive to it. Gets ahead of the number 3 as well. Skips away from the 14. He's been clipped there. Referee sees nothing wrong with it though. We don't get a free kick again. Jed at least still seeing the funny side to it though. It's gone into their midfield to the number 4. Mikes dispossesses him and drags it nicely away from him. This time the pass is a bit loose. Their captain's done well to battle with Mikes and clear it. They've just taken a throw in with the number 11. Tolu's headed it down, but only as far as the number 12. He's got a bit of space to shoot here. He goes for one, and it's way over and over the gate too. Barnhurst getting a little bit more into the game now as they've thrown it into the box. Cammy's caught it. The 5 shoved him to the ground, and a little kick there as well. A bit cheeky. You know what these guys get like sometimes. It's come down in the middle to Tolu just on the halfway line. Number 9's going to go in there with Jamil. Toby's going to come across and win the ball for us. I've played it back to Toby's feet. Can we get anything down this line? He's got to Jamil. Jamil this time plays it under Toby's feet, and that breaks down our move. Although at the moment not everything's coming off for us, we've got some nice bits of play in there as this time it comes out to Tolu in space. He goes for one, and that might have gone to space. It's gone over the gate as well. We've just cleared our box, but only for a moment. Number 8 tries to get it back in there. It's blocked by Jed, and it'll go down to Mikes on the right-hand side. He tries to play a ball in behind for Toby to chase Toby up against the goalkeeper. He's not left his foot in, which is lucky for him. And this challenge there for Barnhurst allows them to clear it. Cammy's got the ball in his hands now, and he goes for a drop kick, sidewinder style. It's gone under my boot this time. I've miscontrolled it horribly, but I'm able to cushion the ball back into Toby's path. He's continued the move by playing it to the left to me once again. I've got number 6 in front of me. I try and get across the box there. Number 5's come sliding in, and Barnhurst look like they might be able to clear it, or so they thought. But Tolu with some high pressing there, won the ball back. Mikes tries to be a little bit clever there. Tolu gets the ball back into my path there, going across the box, but I've been called offside, and that will end the move once again. They've got a throw now. Number 8's going to take it. It's a long, high one into the box. Jed's first to it, though. Gets his head to it. The number 3's gone to ground there. I don't know what he's clutching, but he's made a little bit of a meal of that. But there's the experience from the older guys. They know how to get those free kicks. So then they're going to go for it. 10 runs over it. 12 goes to strike it, but he's kept it high and over the bar. We've got a corner. I'm going to take it from the left. It's floated to the back post for Sam. This time he can't reach it, and it's going to run out of play. A few words said here by their gaffer, and the referee's not happy with it, so he's going to put him in the book. It's going to be a yellow card for the man on the side. We've just played it back to Cammy, and he's got a bit of time. He's got a bit of space there. He goes to kick it. It's not the greatest of kicks, but speaking of yellow cards, is that another yellow card? Is that a deliberate handball? The number 10's blocked out of his hands. Referee gives the free kick. Almost half time then, and this time it's Jamil winning the ball back for us. We've done it well so far this half. We've done it successfully as well, and we've moved the ball a little bit better than we have in previous games. More confident in our ability to hold possession, move it around the pitch, as we've done just that once again, as I've sprayed it out wide for Jed here. Jed keeps it alive by flicking it over the head of the 14, and it looks like it's going to come out to the left for Toby here. He's going to be charged down by the number 9, caught by the number 9. It's going to come on the edge of the box to myself. I go for a strike from distance, and I found the net. That is 2-0, and it feels good to be back. What a way to come back. Finally, I've scored from outside the box for the first time since that Spring Hill game, but it feels wonderful to be back, honestly, guys. And also, I know it's going to sound weird, I'm not going to gas up my goal too much, but the move itself, we won the ball back nicely, we kept it for a bit, played a pass in behind, got it across the box, and in the end we've taken a shot from distance, which we don't often do. So yeah, nicely worked goal, and it feels good to be back. In that, and you guys saw that Toby was caught late, we weren't happy with it, but eventually he's able to get back to his feet and we continue. So then we're 2-0 up and Barnhurst look a little bit deflated, but that does not mean that they are out of the game. We have to keep our guard up. They have a throw in and it's going to be Reggie to get up for us and win the header. It goes down to Jamil, nice touch, but he's put it out of play, miscontrolled there. Number 11 for Barnhurst goes across to take this throw. It's into the number 10. He's surrounded by 3 UTR shirts. Doesn't look like he's got anywhere to go, but he's found it through the gap somehow. Number 12 gets it on his chest and he flicks it round the corner. They are back in the game. A sloppy goal to concede, and that is not good on our part. 2-1 just before half time. The referee's blown his whistle. That is it for the first half. An entertaining first half, a half in which, in my opinion, we dominated, and I'm hoping for more in the second half.
Forget that goal. Forget that goal. Apart from that, it's been good. We had an amazing 15 minutes where we were passing it. Then the rest of the half, we were playing their game. We were kicking it. We were being complacent. And then at the end, we got a second goal. But that's when we need to be alive. You hear it all the time. We're most vulnerable when you just scored. We need to do the right things continuously.
We're taking too many chances.
And I don't want you guys to think that, they scored, start panicking. Play your game. We still got 5-10 levels to go. That's all they've got. They're playing that back into their winger and they're banging it back. That's why we need to be vigilant. Reg has won all these headers, but you're watching like you don't need to get back. You need to dart back, get around your man. It's all about cover. You need to be doing that for the 45 minutes. We can't let it drop at all. It's been good. So don't think because they've scored now it's panic. We need a goal. Play your game. If we pop it, they can't do anything.
Boys, remember, because they can't play like us, they're getting on the rest back. That's all they've got, really. They're getting on the rest back. They're lumping it forward. Their guys aren't even mobile. Why are we struggling with them? Why are they even being allowed to turn us? There, he's held 3 of us off. But apart from that little moment, it's excellent. We've got to communicate at the back. One thing at the back we're lacking right now is communication. We're not talking. I'm not hearing anything. I'm seeing 2 people coming across for the same ball. Lucky that we're winning it. But if it happens and it bounces in behind, it'll be ourselves to blame. But apart from that, we've been really, really good. I can't even say too much to fault it. Just the complacency we need to get out of our game. And we need to take our chances up there because we could be 5-0 up. Yeah. We could be 5-0 up.
One thing I will say, yeah, on the pitch, no offence, you talk like you're going to keep us in this game. I need your performance to back your talk. Because you're doing a lot of talking, even when it's not needed, but you're not backing us up in goal. You got your defenders throwing their bodies on the line, and then sloppy goals you're letting in. That's no offence to you because I know how good you are. But we need you, like I say, big moments, big games, call for big players. I don't need people shying away that need to be carried by the rest of the 10. So we need you, especially, to keep us, because a good keeper, that's it. I said I didn't want to concede. So now 1 goal is all it is. That's all I want. We can win this game 2-0, 2-1, sorry, or 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. They don't score again. Defenders defend. We've been doing that for the past 44 minutes. So don't let that moment of rubbish, like, make them get back in the game. No one wants to play extra time, do they? So let's see this game out and enjoy our Sunday, man. Yeah? Let's go.
Make sure you go and follow all the Under the Radar social pages to keep up with us. And also, as you're watching Sunday League right now, tweet me a picture of where you're watching it from, what you're watching it on, and use the hashtag UTRGang. We've had the words that we've needed to have. The second half gets underway. Here we go. We're going to start this half with a Barnhurst corner. The guy that scored their goal, I believe, taking this one to the back post. Number 8's jumping, and Jamil's going to clear this one out for a throw-in. Number 8 goes across to take the throw into the box. It's not a bad one. Tolu gets his head to it. Going to be another corner. Number 10 for Barnhurst goes across to take it, left-footed, in swinging towards the back post. It comes down to me, and I'm going to clear it, but I've gone for a pass to Mike. It's probably the wrong decision there, as they have an opportunity to get back into the area, but Cammy's going to get it this time. We've now got a throw-in on the far side. It's Tolu into Mike's. Mike's tries to turn cleverly there, but he's been stopped and he's got a late challenge on the number 3. Referee's not happy with that. 3's gone to ground again and he's going to get a yellow card for his troubles. It's a throw deep inside their half. This time we're going to go long with Tolu to the back post. Thomas gets up and it's been blocked on the line, but we believe it's been blocked by a hand. The referee points to the spot. That is going to be a penalty and it's also going to be a red card for the man. I don't know if that's the decision that I would have gone with. I don't know, but it was a deliberate attempt to stop the ball in my opinion. Can't really see it on the replays though, which is very frustrating. And yeah, they are down to 10 men. We have a penalty. So then, Tolu's going to step up and take this penalty for us, and he steps up and puts it away emphatically. What a finish that is, what a penalty, and we are 3-1 up. We have a bit of breathing space in the game once again. That is what we like to see. We like to see our captain leading by example. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, a bit unfortunate with that decision. I don't know if it was a red card or not. At the time, I felt like the handball was deliberate. But, you know, sometimes your body just reacts for you. That should make the game a little bit easier for us, though. They are down to 10 men, and we have to capitalise on this. As this time they flicked it around the corner. Ironip in there. Comes across for 50-50 with Tolu and that guy there. Number 4 goes to swipe in there, and that could have been it for Tolu. I don't know how he skipped past that, because if his leg was planted, that could have easily been a broken leg. So there, 50-50, fair, nothing wrong with that. But this number 4 wanted a lot more than the ball, and I don't know how Tolu saw it coming. I don't know. The ball's in the air here now for Toby to try and get down, and he does do so with his head. It's a race to the ball with the goalkeeper. He gets there just about, and it looks like it might go out of play. It's bounced back in. I don't know if it's gone out then gone back in. It's come out after Thomas's shot's cleared off the line. I've sliced it. Comes down to Toby. Goes into Mike's. Mike skips past the 4. Tries to beat the 11 this time, and the 11's done well. Corner. That corner to go into the box with Mike's right foot. Sam gets up for the header with the number 4. Toby gets up, hits off the back of his head, and the goalkeeper will catch that one. We now have a header for Jamil to deal with. He's dealt with it just about. I'm able to bring the ball down and play it into Sam's feet. Sam plays it back to Jed. Jed sets a bit of a lucky, risky pass to Mike's, though. It's worked. Thomas has been played in behind. It looks like we might make it for the referee, and the linesman agree that this one is offside, but it's a decision once again that I don't agree with. It is definitely not an offside. Thomas could have been onside, even 5 seconds after Mike's played that pass. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there were a few dubious offside decisions this game as we passed the 60-minute mark. This time it's gonna go to Kane, who tries to switch the ball for Toby, but once again we've been called offside. Toby's not happy with this one for sure. He's kicked the ball away, and that is gonna earn him a yellow card. Frustration setting in there, and it really shouldn't be at 3-1 up. Ball comes across here, and it's a battle between Toby and the number 5. 11 comes across, and there you can see on the edge of your screen there is a late challenge from the number 5. I'll go back to that in a second. Comes into the box to the number 10. He takes a shot, it's hit off the post, and we have been very lucky. They could have been 3-2. They could have pulled that back to 3-2, sorry, and found a way back into the game. But yeah, let's take a quick look at why Toby was bugging out here. He's challenging, and the number 5 leaves a late one in on his Achilles, and he is absolutely not happy with that, and rightfully so. At the time, I was angry for Toby getting angry and a bit excited at the ref, but I can see why. You can see that's a very late and nasty challenge. Here, and the referee's giving them a sin bin, so they're going to go down to 9 men. The number 4's been sent off. Play continues, and I'm not even sure many of us knew that it was 9 men, otherwise we might have managed this game a little bit better, as this time Tolu picks up the ball, plays it down the line looking for Thomas. Thomas up against their number 6. It looks like a bit of a mismatch here, definitely in size, as Thomas gets it to the edge of the box for Mike's to take a shot. It's been blocked. It's going to come out to Toby, and he spooned it high over the bar, and this time it's not made it over the gate actually. They've got the ball with the number 10, trying to do some clever feet there. I've put in a challenge there. The referee sees that as enough to give a free kick. We're trying to set up for this free kick. Referee's not looking. Number 10's rushed it though, and that will go high over the gate, and that's I think the 4th one this game. I'm still not even sure how many players they have on the pitch, but they're coming forward. They're giving it a fight for sure, Barnhurst, and this time we've gone back to Cammy. Cammy's put under pressure by the 10, a bit sloppy there, very sloppy actually, and we do escape with that. We shouldn't be doing that at 3-1 up. At times, when we are in the lead, we have the tendency to do some sloppy things, and there's another one. It's a late challenge by Jamil, free kick. The referee just gives him a talking to though, no card for this one. The free kick is going to be taken by the number 12 again. He hasn't caught it well, it's hit the wall, and it's going to go into Cammy's arms. Tell you what though, for sure, Barnhurst are giving it a go, and this time it's a lovely ball in behind. Number 10 there, he's got the goal at his mercy, and he's put it over the bar. Very unfortunate, lovely ball from the guy in the first place, and the number 10 couldn't find the finish. Back up the other end of the pitch, and Toby's rushing to take a throw as we need to get our momentum back, get back on the front foot. As this time Thomas turns cleverly away from the number 5. He's had a shot, it's tipped onto the post again, the goalkeeper denying him. Mike's goes over to take this corner from the right, left-footed, in-swinging towards the back post, and Sam gets his head to it, it's flicked on by the captain, and Barnhurst can get it clear. We've just taken a throw in now, but it's been thrown straight to the number 9. It's going to drop to Tolu here. Lovely, nice drop of the shoulder as well as he switches the ball to Kane. We've got a bit of space, a bit of options here to his right as well. At this time, Kane tries to knock it past his man. He's done well, and he's going to get a free kick as well. Ball's in the air this time. Number 3 is going to touch it down. Toby gets his body in front, and he's been punished for that with a foul by the number 3. Toby is fuming at this point. He's tired of the tackles, and the referee is going to brandish a yellow card for this one. Also, one that could have gone in on Mike's there as well. I'm going to stand over this free kick from inside our half and try and float it into the box, but it's too central. The goalkeeper's just going to come out and punch that very easily, unchallenged as well. As this time, Tolly's had a very good touch, good awareness to also find the pass to me. And this time I'm going to get my head up, try and play it in behind for Toby, and the goalkeeper's been able to keep that one from going in. A big chance to make it 4-1 there, and we have missed it. Mike's goes over to take the corner once again from the right hand side. This time it's not his greatest delivery. It'll come out on the edge of the box for Jed. Jed gets a bit of blood rush and it goes wide, way wide. It's a slice. We're going to make a change now, but like I said, Lamray has other commitments with his Saturday team, some important games coming up, so we're going to limit the game time that he's getting in these Sunday matches. But Toby's going to come off and we're going to bring Lan on. Back into our half of the pitch, and their goal scorer flicks it around the corner. Reggie wins the header. This 13 is fresh on the pitch, but he's letting everyone know that he's there, and he's also going to come across and let Jams know he's there. It's a strong tackle, but it's a throw in for us. At times when we do fail to clear our lines properly, it's a header from Reggie. It's dropped down to the number 4. Number 4 is going to take one from distance, and it's cracked off the crossbar. Comes across to the 12. Good save by Cammy, but he's going to be called offside. But what a strike that was from the number 4. And it could easily have gotten them straight back into the game. Over on the far side, and Mike's has the ball, but he's got the option of Kane. He ignores it this time. Lovely pass in through to Jed. I don't know how Jed's found himself there from right back. I think Tolu gave him the license to get forward a little bit more, and there he's fluffed his lines. Tolu's picked up the ball for us, and he's going to bring it over the halfway line. He's played it into me. I've got a bit of space here. I've got Lamray to my right. The number 5's caught me late. Lamray's going to play this ball into the box. It's cleared away by their guy. Referee's given the advantage. There isn't much of an advantage there this time. I'm still feeling the effects of it. It goes back out to Lamray. We've still got the ball in decent possession, and as you can see, the tempo of the game slowed right down. Mike tries to take one from distance here, as he does so often, as the goalkeeper has saved it and put it behind for a corner. Still not out this game. They've got 10 men once again. As you noticed, the number 4 is back on the pitch. This time it's flicked on by the 10. Lovely touch by the 12 and lovely finish as well. If that goal had counted, it would have been very nice, but this time he is offside. So then, and we have a free kick to be taken from inside our half by Cammy, flicked on by Thomas. Kane is making a run in behind. Kane flicks it around the goalkeeper. Kane, can he get it over the line? It's stopped by the 6. It's hit off the other guy and it's gone back in. So there is a goal. There's a celebration as well from Kane and Thomas, almost in sync there, and it is 4-1. We have a more comfortable lead that is so much better. They aren't giving up though. They're still going to attack us. It's a ball put into the box, flicked on by the number 12. Number 10's gone for the acrobatic, and I let him know that if he did score that, that would have been replayed 10 times, just like his number. Tolu picks up the ball for us again. He's played it into Mike's, and this time Mike's has been absolutely clattered by the number 5. They're both feeling the effects, but it looked like he wanted a little bit more than the ball. He's been going at it all game, that number 5, and this time Mike's is going to be the casualty. You can see he's very clearly limping, and that was some challenge.
Yes, yes, Mike, Mike!
This time it's going to come out on the edge of the box for Tolu. Tolu plays it to his right to Lamray. Lamray keeps it alive by playing it back to Tolu. Tolu switches the play by playing it out wide to Jed. Jed cuts it back for Mike's. Mike's lines this up with his left foot and he sliced it a little bit, but the goalkeeper's tipped it and it's gone over the bar for a corner. I don't know why he's still taking set pieces with his right foot. Like, he's injured. Like, he literally got absolutely finished by that challenge, but it's come back out to his left this time. He's made the 3 jump, puts it across the box, and the goalkeeper's put it behind for another one. He sees sense this time, and he goes across to take it with his left foot. It's a very good ball. It's flicked away by their number 5, though, and it looks like Barnhurst will get it clear. Over on the far side, and Jamil's under pressure from the number 18. He puts in a challenge here. He skipped past that one, tries to skip past the next one. He's lost the ball for us, and he's had to make a desperate challenge, which he likes to do quite often. This time, he's injured himself as a result of that, and this is why our left back shouldn't really be dribbling, but unfortunately, he's really hurt his ankle. That gives Barnhurst a free kick and an opportunity to get the ball back into a dangerous area. It's headed away at the first time of asking by myself. Not properly though, and we haven't really dealt with the ball here. I haven't dealt with it. Gone back to the number 10. 5 keeps it alive and back into the box. Little shove on Sam there by the number 4, and the number 10 arrives late to tap it into an empty net after Cammy's good effort at a save. But yeah, that one was offside in my opinion. The guy has come back from an offside position, but we could have defended that so much better. I could have defended that so much better. 4-2 then, and we are into the late moments of the game. Toby's back on the pitch due to Jamil's injury. Kane puts a decent ball into the box. It's cleared away. It'll come out on the edge of the box for Jedi. Drags his shot a little bit wide, but it's not too far off going in off the post. We are into additional time, and the number 7 wins the header for them there. It's going to come to me. I'm going to play it down the line looking for Kane. Number 5 comes across to win the ball. Number 7 goes in. Kane's being clipped at there, stomped at almost, and it looks like it might get a little bit ugly here. A little bit of kicking, a little bit of shoving, and this time Lamray's come across to defuse it as well. But, you know, it always happens. Sunday League has the tendency to boil over at any moment. Thankfully, though, they're able to shake hands. You can see the damage done to Kane's shorts there. They shake hands, though, and that's the end of that. There it is, though. Anyway, guys, the final whistle. We have advanced into a second final in our first year of existing. Very, very big achievement. Hopefully we can go all the way and win both. But that now gives you guys another final to be able to come to. And yeah, that is a massive thing. Not only do you have the final on the 19th, that means you now have a final the week before to come to on the 12th of May. And here are the details for it. It's the Peter Smith Memorial Cup final. It's against Bayswater, the only team to beat us twice so far this season, once in the league and once in the cup. It's going to be on the 12th of May at Meridian Sports and Social Club. All the details there are on the flyer, and how you can get tickets are down in the description below. So yeah, hopefully you guys can come down and show your support. It'll be great if we can get 2 of those trophies in the cabinet. Either one of those finals that you can turn up to will be amazing, but remember, you don't get access to UTR games often, so this is a massive opportunity for you guys, and hopefully the tickets won't be too expensive either. I don't think they are, but the links are down in the description below. I'm going to leave you with my man of the match for this week. It's going to be Sam. I don't think our defense does get enough credit sometimes, and I feel like he had a solid game, won most of his aerial duels, and was very composed at the back. Let me know your man of the match down in the comment section below, or head over to the Under the Radar Instagram and leave a comment there. I'm going to leave things there until next week, and yes, I am going to make you watch my goal again, okay? Don't click, I'm making you watch it. No, I'm joking. Talk to you guys in a bit. Peace. I'm not joking, you're watching it.
Take time. I take time when I make mine. I keep it real, I never fake mine. On the camera in the meantime, kinda quiet when it's me time. I breathe thighs in my free time. Subscribe.